Growing up, I've always been a shy and timid guy when I'm in social situations. I would be intimidated when I see someone who is physically bigger than me. In the gym, I would have weird, insecure mannerisms, and I would try to avoid popular areas, for example, the bench area. And I felt weak. Like, weak is the word that I can use to describe how I felt that time throughout the day. And I don't mean just physically weak, but feeling like I'm weak in the social hierarchy. If you're a skinny guy and you're tired of being weak and skinny, click the link in the description right now. I will help you build your aesthetic body that actually attracts girls. And you never ever have to feel like shy or intimidated. In fact, you'll feel confident in your body, and it's a night and day difference when I went through that transition, and I want you to do the same. And it's not normal, and you shouldn't feel like that throughout the day. So that's why you have to click the link in the description. So what is this common trait that all skinny guys have? Well, it's low testosterone. Testosterone is like the male sex hormone. It's basically like the hormone that every guy wants. When you have low testosterone, you have symptoms like low sex drive, feeling tired and lazy, feeling weak. And once you've increased your testosterone, everything else increases. So those symptoms that I've mentioned, like having low libido, feeling weak and tired, all these are actually symptoms of the root cause. And in order to cure that cause is to just increase your testosterone. And of course, low testosterone also affects your gym progress, your ability to actually grow muscle. Like the difference between a guy with low testosterone and a guy with high testosterone, their ability to build muscle is actually very different. I would say that it's more than 2 times. And the unfortunate thing is that if you've lived in a society where you have to go to school and you have to obey orders from the teachers and basically how a normal kid would grow up, chances are you probably have low testosterone because the way that the education system works and how it affects the kids, usually it will result in the kids having like low testosterone because we have to act more feminine and we have to obey the teachers and we have to take orders instead of giving orders. And in a primal environment like the school, it's very hard to not compare yourself to other guys that are in your cohort or batch. And when you feel like you are low in a social hierarchy, your testosterone actually correlates with that. It's unfortunate, but we have to take responsibility of this. There is no benefit in blaming others and blaming how you were grown up because you can't change the cards that you were dealt. You only can change the outcome of it. And the thing is, being skinny might also be genetic for you. So if you actually don't take action on this and having low testosterone, being skinny genetically, if you don't do anything, there is literally no way you will solve this issue. And you'll still feel weak for the rest of your life. So how do we actually increase our testosterone? There are many things that people recommend, like having cold showers, lifting weights, HIIT, high intensity interval training, getting enough sleep. As long as you follow this one rule, your testosterone will definitely increase. And it's very unsexy, it's delayed gratification, doing things for your future self. Testosterone actually correlates with the self-respect that I have. I feel like the less self-respect that I have, the lesser testosterone I feel I have. Like, you can probably imagine, if you did respect yourself, you would undoubtedly have higher testosterone. Even though like the testosterone metric is a bit vague, you can get it tested by going to like a clinic nearby or a place that tests your testosterone, getting your blood work done. But you can feel where you are on a spectrum, whether you have high or low testosterone or even healthy levels. You can feel it. If you feel weak among others, like other men in your school, in your class, or just the friends around you, chances are your testosterone is low. But when you do things for your future self, and you become that future self months or years down the road, you just feel good overall. You feel grateful for your younger self for going through the uncomfortable things and delaying the gratifications. You will be that future you soon. You will for sure feel good overall about yourself, and that's like ultimate self-respect. And when you just respect yourself to a point where you're like, I'm the shit, like you should be arrogant about it. And when you have that energy, bro, your testosterone will increase. Like there's no way your testosterone will stay the same when you have this much certainty and confidence and aura, like everything about you is just good. One thing that helps me a lot to delay gratification is actually just asking myself, would I respect myself more if I did this? So for example, if I'm at home right now and I don't really feel like going to the gym because I know I'm gonna be like sweaty and it's a bit uncomfortable to go right now because right now I'm watching Netflix and it's like very comfortable for me. The best thing to ask yourself is, will I respect myself more if I went to the gym? And 10 out of 10 times, it will be a yes. The times that I've asked myself, will I respect myself more if I did this? And it's the hard work. I would never ever regret it. Like I will go through it, and sometimes, like maybe at the start it feels a bit like boring, and I'm not in the flow state yet. But when I'm in the flow state after like 20 minutes, I just feel good. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, but when you delay gratification, when you choose to study over playing video games, when you actually choose to work on yourself and on your business instead of hanging out with your friends that you know aren't good for you, you just have a different feeling and self-respect, self-love. And if there's one thing you can take away from this video, it's just really keep this in your mind. You can put it up on your wall or write on a paper, put it on the wall or something, because this will make you delay gratification even more, and that will basically increase your testosterone. Will I respect myself more if I did this? Or if I did this, will I respect myself more? And it works for bad habits as well. If I were to eat the junk food now, will I respect myself more? If I were to watch porn and jerk off, will I respect myself more? If I were to play the video games right now, will I respect myself more? If you actually ask that question for every single decision making that you are going to go through in your next few hours or days, your life will change significantly. I remember when I was a skinny kid, addicted to junk food, video games, instant gratification activities, I'll never ever want to feel like that again. I know I might be like talking down on you, thinking like you are weird for this, but genuinely, I wouldn't want anyone to feel like how I felt when I was younger. And that's why I'm making videos like this, because I genuinely want to help the people who are similar to me, similar to my younger self. And if I can get you to the point where you don't feel like that anymore, like I feel like I've done my job. Like genuinely, I'll feel happy if this pain is alleviated from you and you actually like feel happier in your own body, you have more self-respect. That's all I want. Like genuinely, that's all I want. And once again, this will be a sales pitch for my skinny guys. You are actually tired of this shit and you want a way out. Click the link in the description. I'll personally plan out a roadmap for you to follow, and once you follow it, you will never ever feel the same ever again. It's the best investment you can make in your life, and I'm not joking. Click the link in the description right now. Thanks for watching.